I'm going to show you two powerful charts from Glassnode, which is on-chain analysis, and you can see exactly what the long-term hodlers and the big money is doing, and what they're about to do. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I recorded this damn video and it didn't make any sound, so I have to record it again, hoping I got some sound. Let's do this, guys. This is not financial advice. Do your further research before you invest your money. I already know what I need to say because I said it. It didn't record properly, and now I'm recording again. So I've got the reserve risk chart up. This is a powerful chart, right? Because it shows what long-term holders are doing. And I'm going to show you another one called the net unrealized profit / loss. They're both powerful. Let's start with the reserve risk. What are we looking at? Let me just break it down real quick because it's got down here some information. It says reserve risk is defined as price / hodl bank. Okay, it is used to assess the confidence of long-term hodlers or holders relative to the price of the native coin at any given time, at any given point in time. When confidence is high and price is low, there is an attractive risk / reward to invest. And same for vice versa. When the confidence is low and the price is high, there's a risk / reward, or the risk reward is unattractive to those who are holding long term. But let me just make this very clean and simple. We've got a chart here with a red zone and a green zone. When this orange line, which is the reserve risk line, comes straight down into this green zone, this is when attractiveness is high for the long term and big money investors. They are looking to invest most of their money down here. And this is a great chart to look at because then you can keep a good insight as to what's going on and when the best time to be buying and selling your crypto is. Here's an example. If it was up in the red zone, when it's unattractive, no one wants to be buying that. Not these big money and long-term investors. They were selling at the tops. Look, it peaked into this red zone. They were selling it here. It came down. They probably bought a little bit more. Came up again. They were sold some more. Every time it comes into the red zone, they're selling the majority of their crypto, right? And when it comes down into the green zone, they are buying like an absolute boss. This is why this chart is powerful. And I can see you looking over to the side now to see where we are today in 2022, right now, December. And you can see it's never been this low before. So let's just quickly do this. So 2014's bear cycle, we were right down here in this green zone. Huge amounts of hodlers were buying huge amounts of crypto down here. Bitcoin in particular, this is the Bitcoin chart, but you know, Bitcoin does well, so does the altcoins, and people usually follow when to buy crypto, other crypto because of Bitcoin, right? And then we had this rise up, we saw the peak, it peaked into this red zone. This is such an easy chart to follow when to buy and sell your crypto. It peaked into this red zone, they sold all of their crypto because it was an unattractive time to be buying anymore, and they sold it right here at the peak. Look at this, the top of the black price. The black line is the price of Bitcoin. They sold it up here and then they waited patiently, very patient for it to come back down into this green zone. See right here, the reserve risk, which is the orange line, came down into this green zone and they were buying again down here. It went up, came back down, they hodled and bought some more. Dollar cost averaging, buying some more. This is how powerful this chart is. And you can only get it on Glassnode as far as I'm aware. If you don't want to miss this stuff, become a Patreon. I'm going to keep bringing you Glassnode information like this. I think it's powerful and, you know, it can guide you on your journey as to when you should be buying and selling your crypto. Where are we right now? I mean, seriously, look at where we are right now. I'm going to bring it up a bit so you can see on the right-hand side, we have pierced through this green zone. What does it mean? It means this is probably the most phenomenal best time to be buying crypto because all the long-term holders, all of the big money long-term holders think this is the most attractive time. This is actually more than any time in its crypto history or in Bitcoin's history. The long-term investors believe that this is the most attractive time to buy in its whole entire existence because this reserve risk chart has never been this low before. So they are buying like crazy, and you should be too. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you that this is a good signal that we could be seeing a bottom. So let's just, before I go any further, take a look at this net unrealized profits because, you know, that chart kind of speaks for itself. This one talks about capitulation. Right? You can see here, every time we've seen the dark red, it's been capitulation. People selling at a loss. We saw it in the last cycle down here. What was it, 2013's? 2011. And then, you know, time went on, we saw dark red down here, you see? All at the bare of the bottoms of the cycles. See it? Dark red. And then in 2018, we saw it dark red down here. And now 2022, we're seeing dark red. I remember showing you this a few months back. It was sort of in the orangey stages, and then it went up and it came down. Let me just explain the colors. So red is capitulation. People just selling at a loss. I'm pissed off. I've lost my money. I'm just selling the rest at a loss. Orange is hope. You know, you get a bit of orange because like I told you before, we was in orange, and hope is like, oh, I hope this price holds. Please let this price hold. Ah, it fell down, went red. Oh, it's back at orange again. Please hold. Please. I got some hope here. That's what that is. Then yellow is optimism. You're optimistic about the price. Green is belief. Oh, optimism and anxiety is what yellow is. Anxiety, yellow. Belief is green. Now, the best times to be selling your crypto is when it's green/blue. Blue, the euphoric moment when everybody wants to get in crypto. You know, your granny, your sister, your best friend, they all want to start buying crypto now because it's euphoric. Everyone just wants a piece. You've made good money. You watched my channel, made $100,000. Now all your friends want to watch my channel. They all want to buy some crypto. But it's too late because it's euphoria. We've already made our gains. We need to start taking profits. That's the blue stage / green. So when you start seeing this go green, preparing for the blue, if you see the spike of the blue, I'm selling my crypto. And I was waiting for that here in this last 2021. We didn't see it. That's because more money came in, bigger manipulation came in, right? And we saw this here. This was called a Wyckoff distribution, this whole area here. Anyway, another video for that. But what I'm saying is that the great time to look to see when people have capitulated. And I think we've now seen capitulation. Glassnode is saying that we've seen capitulation. What do you think? Because usually after capitulation is when it all begins again. Have you been angry? Have people been angry? We saw a lot of anger through Terra Luna, Celsius, what's the other ones? All these things that people lost money and there was a lot of anger. I saw it in YouTubers, I saw it in just people, you know, FTX, there was a lot of anger. So we've probably seen it now. But time's going to tell as it goes on. But Glassnode is just showing you real information that you cannot get on exchanges. You can't get this information from Bitcoin or anything. I've paid for the full service, so it gives me all the access to different charts and stuff. So, you know, you could get this as well. You could go on Glassnode for free, but you're not going to see the most recent information. You probably see it like a month ago, or it kind of blocks the recent data. If you want instant access, this is where I am. You know, you can come over to my Patreon. If you want to see this regular, drop some comments in the Patreon and I'll drop it to you and show you regular updates and stuff. But yeah, don't miss this stuff. Become a Patreon anyway. I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. This is why you become a Patreon. Different things. Like I'm showing you great gems, great chart analysis that can guide you on your journey and everything else. This one unlocks all my posts. So you can see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, go for it. The link is in my info section on all my videos. Just click it, become a Patreon, exclusive VIP partner tier. I've got a CEO tier, which is my next tier above. It gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. Big money in that space. High crypto profile users who know how to make money. And they share fantastic projects that can 100x our money. It's not a joke. So if that sounds interesting to you, check it out. I talk in here way before I buy it. Way before I sell, way before I do anything. It's all in here. Okay, so, you know, come over and check that out. Guys, that was it. Short, sweet, and simple. If you liked this, drop that like. Give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Do you have a clean insight now as to where you should be going, when you should be buying? Because I tell you what, these long-term hodlers, I was back here. I was in this green zones, you know, back then. I wasn't watching Glassnode back then. Maybe I should have been. But you can see where the long-term hodlers have been buying because they're buying down here. This is the best time in the green zone. So, yeah, was you in the green zone? Guys, thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.